In any work of science fiction, humanity will always be the protagonist, the one who must take the course and change the destiny of the galaxy, either for better or worse, depending on the story. This may be because it is their destiny, because some ancient species left a mission that humanity must continue, or simply by pure chance. On this occasion, we will see the humans of the Stargate franchise, known as the Tori, which means the first or those of the first world in Goa'uld. Although there are humans scattered throughout the Milky Way, those born on Earth are called Tori, the Asgard call Earth Midgard, and, before their extinction, they renamed it the Fifth Race, in allusion to the disappeared alliance of the four great races. Curiously, the ancients had another term to refer to the inhabitants of Earth, Atlanteans.
¿Qué?
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 ¡Qué vergas!
The origin of humanity in Stargate is directly related to the ancients, as they were created by them as their successors or a legacy for the Milky Way. This happened due to a plague that was eradicating them, which caused their exile to the Pegasus galaxy. Later, when they returned after another exile, this time due to the wraiths, created, interestingly, by the ancients themselves, but that's another story that will be explained in another video. Cough cough. Upon arriving on Earth, the ancients found a primitive but promising humanity. Some decided to stay and mix with humans, granting them the Ata gene, a genetic trait that allows humans to directly interact with the advanced technology of the ancients. Over time, humanity began to grow and prosper thanks to the teachings that the ancients left before their ascension. All seemed calm until unexpected and troublesome visitors arrived from the future, the Goa'uld. The Goa'uld discovered Earth and, realizing the physical and psychological capabilities of humans, began transporting them via ships and through the Stargate to other planets throughout the galaxy, primarily to use them as slaves. During this process, the Goa'uld established themselves as gods on Earth, adopting the identities of mythological figures, especially from the Egyptian pantheon. Ra, the leader of the Goa'uld, was the first to rule Earth. Earth was under Goa'uld control until the enslaved humans rebelled and drove Ra out, causing the Goa'uld to abandon the planet. However, they left behind a legacy of mythological gods that remain in humanity's cultural memory, as well as ancient knowledge that was destroyed or taken by the Goa'uld. Human history continued as normal, albeit with some interventions by the Goa'uld and the ancients, with humanity unaware of what was happening in the Milky Way. Everything continued until 1928, when the Stargate was rediscovered in excavations near the pyramids of Giza, Egypt. It was subsequently sent to a secret facility in the Cheyenne Mountains, United States, where studies began to try to understand the origin and operation of the ring. After several decades of studies with no results, in the 1990s, an academic named Daniel Jackson joined the team to decipher the mysteries of the Stargate. Jackson managed to discover the 7 symbols necessary to activate the portal. Movie spoiler alert: once the Stargate was opened, an exploration team was sent and discovered an enslaved human civilization, similar to that of ancient Egypt, that was ruled by Ra. Forced by circumstances, they helped raise a rebel lion, and with the help of Jackson and Colonel Jack O'Neill, they managed to defeat Ra, who planned to invade Earth. After completing the mission, the survivors returned to Earth, except for Daniel, who decided to stay to help rebuild civilization. This only happened in the movie. In the series, the events differ slightly. Spoiler alert follows: a year after first contact, the Stargate was activated on its own. Warriors dressed in Egyptian style invaded the facility and kidnapped several members of the facility. The survivors organized a response team called Stargate Command or SG. Overseen by General Hammond, the first team was formed, led by Jack O'Neill, who came out of retirement to recruit Daniel Jackson, Samantha Carter, and Teal'c, a Jaffa who later betrayed his Lord Apophis to join the fight against the Goa'uld. From that moment on, the adventures of SG-1 began, a team tasked with exploring planets in search of allies, technology, and knowledge to help them fight the Goa'uld. Over time, they met civilizations such as the Asgard, who became their greatest allies, along with the Tok'ra. Thanks to these alliances, humanity was able to develop advanced technology, such as the F-302 fighters, the BC-303 and the BC-304, spaceships built with Goa'uld and Asgard technology. SG-1 faced various threats, not only external, but also internal, such as political and bureaucratic problems, which often complicated the fight. However, they managed to defeat Apophis, confront Anubis, and defend Earth with the help of the Ancients' planetary defenses. After these victories, they discovered an ancient database that revealed the location of Atlantis in the Pegasus galaxy. This marked the start of an expedition led by Elizabeth Weir, accompanied by key figures such as Dr. Rodney McKay and Colonel John Shepard. Over the years, SG-1 continued their missions, while new threats such as the Ori, a race of ascended beings, arose to challenge humanity. Despite the difficulties, the team found a weapon capable of destroying the Ori and eventually managed to put an end to their religious crusade. With the end of the Ori, Earth finally found a period of peace, although they were always vigilant against new threats, such as the Lucian Alliance, a group of criminals that emerged after the fall of the Goa'uld. Sadly, the series ended, or rather, it was cancelled. And although many hope for its return, it is uncertain if it will ever return. I don't have much to say about the culture, as it is similar to that of our world, with the exception that space activities are hidden from the public. Humanity never came to know of the risks they faced in the Milky Way or the times when they were almost destroyed, except for the disease that the Ori sent to Earth, which was resolved in time. Something similar to a certain recent pandemic.
Excuse me, what?
Due to this discretion they must maintain, they cannot establish open deals or alliances with other human worlds or with other species, to avoid panic among the population. The other human worlds are very independent and distant from each other. Each one goes about its own business, to the point that, although Earth is their origin, they still call the Earthlings Tori, as if they were simply another group in the galaxy. It is worth mentioning that most people do not know the meaning of Tori. Interestingly, there is a division within Stargate Command. On one side, the military is interested in expanding and forming more alliances, while bureaucrats and politicians at the UN and other government organizations want the opposite. They prefer to maintain a more closed-minded approach, to the point of almost trying to shut down the facility in the beginning. Now, they seek to take control. One of the things I like about this franchise is that it doesn't show extraordinary technological advancement by humanity compared to other science fiction series. Instead of developing advanced technology out of thin air, the Tori acquire, learn, understand, and apply what they have at their disposal. A good example of this is their space technology, where, so far, they only have 7 ships, some of which were destroyed and others took a while to be repaired or replaced. These ships are Prometheus X-303. Only one of these ships ever existed, and it was the first interstellar ship created by the Tori *. It was a hybrid that used human, Goa'uld, and Asgard technology. Although it was a great advancement for Earth, it had mechanical problems due to experimentation with alien technology. It was destroyed by an Ori satellite while protecting a planet that was in civil war. In the end, they were unable to stop the war and the planet was devastated by nuclear bombs.
This is not happening. This is not happening.
The Daedalus class BC-304. This is the flagship of the Tori, an evolution of the Prometheus with more advanced and mass-produced technology. Each ship is equipped with hyperdrives, Asgard shields, teleporters, and energy cannons. There are currently 6 ships of this class. Daedalus, the first ship of this class, named after the Greek mythological inventor Daedalus. It serves as the primary mode of transportation between Earth and the city of Atlantis in the Pegasus galaxy. Odyssey. It was crucial in several important missions, including battles against the Ori. Eventually, it was equipped with the most advanced technology of the Asgard, including its mainframe. Korolev, ship assigned to the Russians, temporarily loaned to Stargate Command. It was destroyed by an Ori ship during the Battle of the Super Portal. Apollo, assigned to Atlantis Command, it participated in combat missions against the Wraith and other threats in the Pegasus galaxy. Sun Tzu, built by the Chinese, it was briefly seen in action during the battle against the Wraith. Despite suffering severe damage, it managed to survive. George Hammond, named after General George Hammond, this ship appears in a vision of the future when Shepard travels 700 years in time and crucial events are revealed to him. F-302. These are advanced space fighters designed by the Tori *. They are equipped with conventional weapons and are capable of operating in space. They are often deployed from larger ships, such as the Daedalus class. As for terrestrial technology, it has not advanced that much. Most of the military equipment is similar to that of current armies, as the main focus is on military activities, this being the first line of defense. If ordinary people were to notice too much technological advancement in civilian areas, they might become suspicious, and they are not yet ready to know the truth. Humanity, or the Tori, I like that term, has a lot to do to take a relevant role in the events of the Milky Way and assume a more active role. Otherwise, other human civilizations could take that place, and some are already trying. However, due to the secrecy imposed on their own people, who I doubt are ready to know the truth, and with the fall of the Goa'uld, the humans scattered throughout them have begun a technological and political race to become dominant against the new threats. Despite everything, among the human factions that exist in science fiction, the Tori are the most realistic or the closest to what could happen to us. It is a slow and gradual progress, where every piece, every knowledge and every alliance counts. Thank you for getting here. Comment on what you think is missing, your opinions, like and share. Until next time.
Walter, hit it!